Just coming on here to do a quick unboxing of the new Ninja Crispi Pro. Okay, so it does come with a manual and some safety instructions. It does come with these to put under your actual food when you're cooking it. And then this is a modular base, which I'm actually not sure what that is. And then here is one container for the Ninja Crispi. So it comes with like a glass container with a top that you can take off, and you can actually use this to store in your fridge after you're done. And here's the other container. This one is quite a bit bigger. I think it's almost double the size. So you can put a lot more food in here than in the other one. And then here is the actual machine. So basically what you would do is you would put this under here, attach it in some way, shape or form. I'm not completely sure how, but we're gonna test it out. And then you would press some buttons up here, obviously after plugging it in. But let's test it out. All right, so we've got these crispy potato things that we're gonna cook in the air fryer. And then we finally figured out what this modular base is for. So basically, you would put this down here. So we've got, if you are using the bigger size, you put it all the way in the bottom and then you put this on top. And then if you're using the smaller size, you put it up here. And then there's also a middle, but that size doesn't come with this. You would have to get that separate. But we're gonna use a small one for this. So I'm gonna leave it up here. Okay, so I'm gonna get the small container. And I'm gonna make sure this is inside it. All right, so we've got one in here and then the second one right here. And if you notice, we took this top off, so we're not cooking with this top on. So I'm gonna have to turn it sideways and then slide it in there somehow. All right, it's in there. Okay, now the next step, we're going to turn this on. So as you can see, it turned on and we have all these different settings. So we've got air fry, we've got dehydrate, bake or proof, roast, we've got re-crisp, and then max crisp. We're just going to set it on air fry, and then we press the temperature button to set the temperature, and it has to be 355. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we could press the time button, set it for 12 minutes. That's how long it has to cook. And then we just press this to start. And as you can see, it started. And you can see it. And then this button is to control the light. So you can make it brighter, you can turn it off, dim and bright. So that is just so you can see it actually cooking, see what it's doing. But I'm going to come back after it's done and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so it just made a sound. It says hot up here, but it is ready. So let's take it out. It says use oven mitts when it's hot. It is pretty hot. I'm gonna try without, because this part is not hot actually. All right, this is what it looks like. It looks very crispy. Crispy to the touch for sure, but we're going to try it. Okay, so it's still kind of hot. I'm going to try it with some Chick-fil-A sauce. All right, definitely passed the crispiness test, and I definitely recommend this. And the cool thing about this Ninja Crispi, you can literally cook anything in here. You can cook bread, you can cook pizza, you can make cookies. You can cook whatever you want in here, and it literally says so in this manual. Like, look at all these things you can cook. It's crazy. So definitely recommend this, and you should for sure go get yourself or your friend or family member one, because it is such a great device.